Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you might be. Bringing you a new project today, and this is one I wanted to make sure I got out to you all as soon as possible. So this is going to be a Carroll Finance, Warren Finance kind of fork, and it's over on the Blast chain. So we're going to talk about in today's video. Welcome to the channel. My name is Crypto101, where my main mission is to help you as well as myself to build our bags. Make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell button so you're notified as soon as these videos are released, so that you can stay up to date with all the content that we're talking about, especially going into this bull run. Now we're talking about BLASTEX. I'm going to do a really quick video today of just really telling you how to get started, some details behind it, and then I'm going to do a more in-depth follow-up video going through the white paper, the audits, everything like that. But I at least wanted to get this out to the community, to the crypto space, because I want everyone to have a first mover advantage, and this is day one in BLASTEX. So once again, this is very similar. There's going to be some small changes in regards to its similarities between Warren Finance as well as the Carroll Finance protocol. So this is a new project over on Blast chain. Now, first, what you're going to need to know is how to get over to Blast chain, which it is a layer 2 Ethereum chain. So what I used is rhino.fi. If you just come here, do launch app or click bridge, you'll have the ability to bridge over from all these different chains, and you will be able to, we'll allow this, and then you'll be able to select Blast. Super simple. All you have to do is connect your wallet, approve a couple of transactions, and then you'll be able to bridge from any of these different chains over to Blast. Once again, this is a Ethereum layer 2, so it does use Ethereum. It does not have its own token yet, but I know that there's some point systems and things that are working with Blast. But like I said, we'll cover that stuff a little bit in a later video, because I really want to tell you exactly how to get started. Now, first, you're going to make sure that you come here, connect your wallet. Of course, you want to be on the Blast chain. It's showing Blast for me currently here, as you can see. I bridged over some Ethereum so that I could make a stake. Now, your different options here are either going to be a bond or a stake. So as you can see, you can create a bond for 30 days. The 20 days, 10 days, and 5 days is not yet unlocked, but this is just like the other protocols. You create a bond for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, you're going to get 130% back. So that means you're going to get your initial investment plus 30% back on top of that if you hold your bond for 30 days, which is really the only option other than staking. So super simple here. As you can see, a bond here has been created. This is worth 0.89 ETH, and this is right now valued at 8,980 BLASTEX, and this was started today. And then at the end of this period, which the reason this one is extended out a little bit longer is because this is one that the team actually gave to me. So this is going to show a little bit differently because it's considered an influencer bond. So it's out a little bit longer than the typical one would be. But you would come in here, and then once you create yours, for example, if you did it today, then your vesting end date would be April 20th. So 4/20. So definitely that's the first play here, is to either create a bond. Once again, for example, if you come in here, you're going to use ETH. If you want to do a bond for 1 ETH, you would do 1. And then at the end of your 30 days, you technically should get your initial back plus 30%. So just make sure you understand that. It's very simple. That's the easiest way to play it. Now, the second way to play it is to create a stake. So as you can see here with this bond, I have the ability to create a stake. So I would come here, hit stake, and then it's going to show the different bonds I have available. So this is the same one that we saw earlier, 8,978. Now, if I wanted to create a bond or create a stake with this, then I'm going to need an equivalent value of Ethereum. So once again, if we click this here, and that's going to be that bond. And then we have Ethereum here as well that we can use to create that stake. So this is saying that the amount that I have here is exceeded. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get some more Ethereum sent over to this wallet, and then I'll be able to actually create the stake. But all that's going to happen with your stake is it's going to show your staked amount here. And then from there, you're going to be able to earn a certain percentage every single day, which is shown here. So this is very similar, like I said, to Warren and Carroll protocols, as in you have a base yield, which is starting at 1%. So it's lower than the 2% in the other protocols, which means that's good. That's going to be more sustainable typically if the percentage is a little bit lower. Liquidity bonus. So as this continues to rise here, the total liquidity, so it's showing 0 right now, but earlier on in the video, we saw it was right around 25K. So as that continues to grow, your liquidity bonus is going to grow as well. So as the platform grows, so do your gains, which is amazing. Hold bonus. So this is different as well. So if you don't claim or sell your tokens within 36 hours, you'll receive an additional 0.05%. So the difference here is it's not every 24 hours, but it's every day and a half. So 36 hours. So you have to hold longer in this protocol to be able to earn that hold bonus, which once again is something that's added to bring some sustainability to the protocol. Personal bonus, so for every 1 ETH that you add, you'll receive an extra 0.1. So you're able to really determine by your whole bonus, by you not selling or claiming, and your personal bonus by how much you're actually investing in the protocol. These are the two that you can really control. Liquidity, that's going to be based on the community, and your base yield is always going to be 1%, so that's never going to change. But what's going to happen is once you do create your stake here, it's going to show your value, and then whatever you stake, you're able to get 150% of that in value back. So for example, if I created a stake that was worth $1,000, I would be able to get $1,500 worth of value out of that stake before it is ended. And once it's ended, then that is no longer giving you daily passive income, because the way it's going to give you that value back is going to start accumulate here. So with here, you're going to be able to either rebond it, which means you're going to create a bond out of it. You're going to be able to sell it, which means you're going to reset your hold bonus. Or you can use the treasury here, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. So you have these 3 options, but when you stake, you're going to earn every single second here. You're going to earn. With a bond, you only earned after the 30 days. If you stake, then you earn passively here every single minute, every single second, every single hour until you hit that 150% max staking income threshold. So once you hit 150%, you do not get your stake back. You already have earned your stake in value plus 50% by what you're earning every single day here based off your daily yield. So that's the easiest way to explain it. Of course, I'm gonna have some different things coming out to make it easier for you all to understand, but that's the 2 big things to understand. Either create a bond for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, you're going to get your value back plus 30%. Staking wise, you're going to be able to get your value back every single day, and then you're going to get 150%. So your initial plus 50% back. So definitely what I would recommend, this is not financial advice in any way, but if you're going to get into protocols like this, definitely get in day 1, day 2. You don't want to wait until the biggest YouTuber covers it. You don't want to wait until, you know, liquidity's over 100,000, 200,000. Like, you want to get in early, because the earlier you get in, the earlier you're going to be able to profit and do what you need to do in these protocols. The treasury here, so this is something different. I'm going to break this down in a separate video, but this just gives more of a use case to the BLASTEX token. So we've seen that with some of the other protocols to where there really wasn't a lot to do with the token that you're earning from the protocol. So they've created this here, which is a treasury, which you're going to be able to claim Ethereum rewards. So definitely something to look at, because we want to get as much Ethereum as possible. So we'll talk about that. Of course, they have the BLASTEX chart here, the incentive program. So it's very similar to the incentive program that we've seen before. So if you are a content creator, you have a community, anything like that, friends, family that you want to get into this protocol, you can use your link. And then from there, people are going to be able to get in. And then you're going to be able to earn some Ethereum directly to your wallet. So this is an amazing way. So if you found out about this video from me, or you just like the way I present it, then definitely use my link. I definitely would appreciate it. And then what I'm going to do here is you can see you can set a ref back. So what that means is that any percentage that I would get from people signing up underneath my link, I actually can set a percentage of that to be given back to the person. So as you can see, the amount that I would be getting back is right now 5%, I think is what it's showing. And then I'm already, just on top of that, for using my link, I'm giving you 25% back of whatever reward I would receive. So that's just a thank you to you for watching the video, educating yourself, and just getting into the protocol. So definitely thank you for that. And that's one way I can help people in terms of giving them some incentive to be able to get into a protocol, especially like this day one. So hopefully I made that easy enough. The biggest things you need to know is Rhino.fi is what I use to bridge over. Of course, you can use some other ones, but this is the one that I personally use. So it's what I'm going to recommend. Super fast, took less than 2 minutes to bridge over my funds from Ethereum. Then you're going to come over here once you have your Ethereum over on the BLASTEX chain or on the Blast chain on the BLASTEX protocol. You're going to be able to create your bonds here. So either you can create a bond for 30 days, get your 30% back after the end of the 30-day period, or you can create a bond and then stake it, which you're going to earn daily yield every single day. And then from there, you can either decide to rebond it, you could sell it, or you could put it into the treasury. So those are the big things to know. I don't want to make this a super complicated video. We have a more complicated, complicated video coming out next, so definitely stay tuned for that if you want a more thorough breakdown. They do have an audit and everything like that, so it is SAFU. So far everything looks good in my eyes, so I'm definitely going to take a look at this protocol. I'm going to invest probably right around 1,000 to get started with me. That seems to be a good point to start at, so I'm going to do that and then we'll move on from there. So if you enjoyed this video, you found it educational as well as entertaining, be sure to leave a like on the video, leave your feedback in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on the Blast chain just in general? They have a pretty cool point system. So what are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on BLASTEX? What are your thoughts on these bonding and staking protocols? Do you think these are still good plays? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, make sure you continue to support the social media we have at X as well as Instagram and TikTok. That's going to be SCrypto101. And then of course, we got the Bag Builder Telegram, and we have a lot of fire content coming out over the next couple of weeks because a lot of things are heating up in the space, so you do not want to miss out on that. So definitely make sure you join the Telegram group. Now with that, we have a new play over here on Blast chain. Now this is the first play that we have over here, but it's just a prime example of me doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and you already know what that is, and it's bringing you guys these plays and helping you to build your bag.